We were both born in the same
in
hospital.
1921.
7 days apart.
In the same hospital.
We both grew up
We
one
both
block
lived
away
in
from each
tenements.
other, on the Lower East Side.
On Delancey Street.
My family moved to the Bronx
He
when I
lived
was
on
10.
Fordham Road.
Hers moved when she was
I
11.
lived on 183rd Street.
For 6 years, she worked on the 15th
I worked for
floor
a very prominent
as a nurse,
neurologist,
where I had
Dr.
a practice
Bemelman.
on the 14th floor, the very same
We
building.
never met.
Never met.
Can you imagine that?
You know where we met? In an elevator.
I was visiting
in
family.
the Ambassador Hotel in Chicago,
He was on the
Illinois.
3rd floor. I was on the 12th.
I rode up 9 extra floors just to keep talking to her.
9 extra floors.
Well, he was a head counselor at the boys' camp, and I was a head counselor at the girls' camp. And they had a social one night, and he walked across the room. I thought he was coming to talk to my friend Maxine, because people were always crossing rooms to talk to Maxine. But he was coming to talk to me. And he said,
I'm Ben Small of the Coney Island Smalls.
at that moment I knew. I knew the way you know about a good melon.
3 months later, we got married.
Yeah, it only took 3 months.
12 years and 3 months.
We had a really wonderful wedding.
It really was a
It was great.
beautiful
We had this
wedding.
enormous coconut cake.
Huge coconut cake with the tears, and there was this very rich chocolate sauce on the side.
Right, because not everybody likes it on the cake because it makes it very soggy.
Particularly the coconut soaks up a lot of that stuff, so it's important to keep it on the side.
1996?
98.
1998. That's when we first met.
Yeah.
We met at church.
Mm-hmm. Cornerstone.
Cornerstone during the Easter play. You were on the set crew, and I was acting.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that's where our friendship began.
Yeah, it was great because we would spend Wednesday nights after the singles ministry finished, and we would talk for hours in the car in the garage.
Well, not just talk. We made out too.
Sometimes, yeah, but we talked mostly, and that's where our friendship started.
Mm-hmm. But we just loved hanging out together and spending time together.
We did, and he was such a clown. I couldn't believe how he had such a deep side, which is a big deal to me.
Hmm?
What?
What
You
do
were
mean,
such a
deep side?
class clown.
I also remember proposing to you way back then.
That's right.
When we first met.
Before the real proposal.
Yes. I remember getting down on one knee in the church garage saying, Karen Habegger, I propose. I don't know what I'm proposing, but I propose to you.
Oh, that's funny. That was very fun. It was very sweet and unexpected. And I didn't know what to do with that information. I think you were 20 then.
Well, it was a joke proposal. It wasn't.
I know, of course.
Yes, I hope
it
you
was
did.
fun. So New Year's Eve from 2012, he proposed to me on a beautiful cliff in Pacifica with the moonlight. It was amazing.
Yes, it was a beautiful night. Had a beautiful dinner. I blindfolded her, which I had done before.
Yes, 12 years prior.
Oh, well, I don't remember
Or
exactly
so.
when. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. 99 to be specific.
And I'm sure it was just as creepy that I blindfolded you this time. But I blindfolded her, took her to the cliff. That way there'd be no evidence if she said no. And I got down on my knee and asked her to marry me.
I love your spontaneity.
And I love your ability to remember dates. Because I don't have that ability.
So then we got married 6 months later on July 19th, 2013. So we were back and forth for many years, but it took us 13 years to get together. So I just think it was a divine appointment that it was 2013 that we got together.
Okay, so it took 13 years for me to get my act together.
Oh, well, I had to get my act together too, and praying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
yeah.
I finally did it, and I'm very happy for doing it.
Me too. And today's our 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, really?
But he doesn't probably remember. It's okay.
Happy anniversary. Sorry.
You too.
But I do remember the wedding.
Me Me
It was
too.
beautiful.
Oh, it was so nice.
Yeah.
It was.
I remember. I can almost picture it now.
Yeah.